We are here on Real Estate in the Lowcountry, and with me is Benji Gecy. As always, we're going to do a rate report today. And when you were here last time, Benji, you said things were going to get a little volatile, and
well, I wasn't joking with that. I mean, I didn't want it to get this volatile, but we've seen some real big swings in the market.
Right.
I was thinking that there'd be a rotation of money maybe coming out of equities into bonds. I was hoping that would happen last year, but it's really picked up here in February, now March. We're seeing some big swings. That's really good for the interest rates because money is flowing into bonds. Not so good for your 401k and stocks, but we're at the highest stock market in history, and it looks like money is rotating into bonds right now. These tariff talks are really creating some issues for the markets, and that money is flowing into bonds. We're having a rally there, and rates are improving. We've had 6 straight weeks of improving rates, and I just saw a stat, as you can see from the Freddie Mac rate sheet, we're at about 6.5% on the national average. Our rate on the conventional is about 6.1, but you can see that graph in September last year. Rates got really good, and then we had that climb for about 8 weeks.
Right.
We're still above that right now, but I do think that trend is going lower, especially with what it looks like with the tariffs, the administration, and what's going to happen there. So probably going to be some pain for the short term, the next year or so. That could be good for the interest rates. We could see interest rates go much lower. So we'll see what happens with that. The VA 30-year fix right now is in the mid-5s. Conventional is low 6s, and 44% of the applications right now throughout the nation are refinances. So people are taking advantage of it. And if you're purchasing a home, we're entering the busy buying season, the spring buying season with the lower rates. This is really kind of an advantage for the market, and it's definitely creating some more buying power for first-time home buyers as well. So good signals for the interest rate, good signals for the housing market, not so good for your 401k right now.
Right. Oh, we'll hope that'll improve.
Yeah.
But you mentioned that 44% of applications are refi right now, which that's a really large number, and not something we've seen over the past several years.
Yeah, 2 years we've had no refinance activity. Has actually been less than 10% for a long period of time. So we are receiving a lot of refinance calls. There are a lot of opportunities. The FHA, VA, you can do streamlined refinances. That means no appraisal, no income, and you just kind of reset the rate. Conventional, we're seeing appraisals get waived on that, and Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, they're making it a little easier for people to refinance right now, but there are trillions of dollars, over 7%, that are looking to take advantage of some lower rates. So a good rule of thumb is when you refinance, can you save your closing costs within the first 2.5, 3 years. So I like to do 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. So whatever the closing costs are with the monthly savings, if you can get that back in the first 2.5 years, it makes sense to refinance. So don't get so caught up on a point or half a point or 2 points. If you can get the savings back in about 2.5 years, you probably should refinance.
Okay, interesting. Very good information. And you also mentioned we're kind of heading into the sweet spot for the real estate season here in the Lowcountry. Talk to us a little bit about why that is and what you're seeing with inventory, because I think it's going up a little bit.
Yeah, we are seeing, with the market conditions, we are seeing a little more inventory coming on the market, which is good for everybody. Lower rates, that combination this time of year, it's a good time to buy. I mean, we always talk about you want to lock in on the dips.
Right.
We've had 6 straight weeks of declining rates. The rates have popped up a little bit today. Markets are up today. They don't go down every single day, and they don't go up every day, but we've had a real good trend of rates right now. If you're looking to buy a home, I think now is a pretty good time to do that because as the rates get lower and we get into the season, the competition is going to pick up, and you're going to start bidding against other people. Those prices could tick up a little bit from here. So there'll definitely be more people on the market as we get into the spring buying season, especially with the lower rates. That's created a lot of excitement on the market right now.
Right. And so what do you think, obviously we're talking about being in a window right here where there is a dip. People have been wanting to wait. Now you're telling them maybe it's a good time. Do you have any obviously you don't have a crystal ball, but are we talking that this is going to go on for another couple weeks, but kind of get in, or?
Yeah, I thought we would see the volatile conditions got real volatile here the last 2 to 3 weeks. I think we're going to see some more of that, which could trend rates a little lower, but I think you should take advantage of the rates right now. Right. So you can always refinance. If rates go lower, you've got to wait 6 months to refinance. But if they do go lower, we're going to probably hit a refinance boom, and lenders will have these no cost or limited closing cost type transactions if the rates go lower. So take advantage of it now, save some money, because what's happening is nobody really knows where we're going from here. So, inflation data, things going up, a possible recession. There's all kinds of chatter out there. Take advantage of the rates right now. And if they do go lower, you can always take advantage of that as well. So we'll see what happens.
Excellent. Well, Benji, it's always good to see you, and we'll look forward to next month to see what we're
Yeah,
facing
wait for
then,
next month,
right?
for sure.
Great. Thanks so much.
Thank you.